Well, simply put, it's the important mission of improving and enlarging those opportunities that exist for access for students in the city who need some kind of extraordinary extra help to get into post-secondary education.
It's an opportunity for those of us at various colleges, universities, the school boards, and some others to be able to have a voice that speaks for outreach and access initiatives.
Well, there are a number of obstacles that students might encounter as they seek post-secondary education.
Some of those barriers are systemic barriers that are present within different educational institutions.
And then obviously there's a financial component piece of it, where some people think that the cost of it is so exorbitant that it's out of their reach.
And as a result, they decide that it's not for them before they even begin.
We're into a new economy where skills and education are absolutely critical from a labor market standpoint.
There's lots of evidence to support that the more education a person has, the better chances they have at securing meaningful employment.
Local kids from our communities actually, realizing their full potential and getting into colleges and universities. And I think a lot of that is due to the work that, the CET is doing with the colleges and universities and their attempt to really engage kids that haven't been engaged in terms of education before.
Access and outreach programs mean a lot of different things to different people. We're looking at access and outreach programs that really identify the needs of those communities.
So that together we can walk on pathways that can then help people move from where they are now to where they would like to be.
It's not just access to post-secondary, but it's access to information about the opportunities that are available to them.
I always go by the motto of finding the right program for the right student in the right institution.
Companies have cut their training budgets and rely on institutions to produce their workforce of tomorrow.
So you need a well-educated workforce that's able to not only do what needs to be done now, but can imagine a better future and innovate towards that.
Whether that's entrepreneurship or looking for ways to start their own businesses or work in partnership, I think the more we do that, the more we create economic development sustained models, which are not just about traditional workplaces, but are also about all kinds of enterprises where young people can create a living for themselves.
It's great to have a diversity of approaches to solving a problem, but it's really important that each one of those groups shares the learning back.
Once upon a time, you used to be able to lead by going alone, but now it's all about shared leadership and shared value, and that's absolutely the key of collaboration.
To have someone in an organization like CET to sort of bridge and web all those together in a way that there is a connection point and a one sort of point where people can gain information from there and figure out what the best options are for them. But then also to know that we're not in competition amongst each other, but for the best interests of that individual, that community, and then our institution as a whole.
We have come together and created a space and a place for people, maybe who have been out of high school for a long period of time and really don't know where to begin.
It brings together that range of resources, and it helps me in my work because
we're not doing it alone, we're doing it collectively, we're doing it collaboratively.
So the CET website is a very helpful resource because it really is a one-stop shop, both for prospective students, but also for college and university and school board partners. It really allows you to be able to see where the programs are and then get that information. And it probably is a time saver rather than sifting through numerous institutional websites and trying to gather that information on your own.
The Council itself poses a tremendous opportunity to do something different in post-secondary.
It's a big mission because we know that access to post-secondary education is actually a decision that students make as early as grade 5. Having post-secondary education institutions as well as the school boards all in one place is really a unique way to deal with this situation of enhancing access for those that need support the most.